Alright, hello everyone, and welcome once again to Ibenine Digital Academy, where we learn from novice to pro, from zero knowledge to becoming an expert. So all you need to do is just to click on the notification bell so that you'll be duly notified whenever we put up a video lesson, and like the video and also subscribe to the channel. So we started with the law of indices, and we've considered the multiplication law, the division law, and in this class we'll be looking at negative index law. Negative index law. So the negative index law states that a number raised to a negative index is the reciprocal of the same number raised to the corresponding positive index. Remember, I said index means power. So when a number is raised to power minus number, that is a negative index. So it is equals to the reciprocal of that number raised to a corresponding positive index. So meaning that when you have a raised to power n, it will give you 1 over a raised to power n. So you see that the n here is having a negative index, but at this point the n has turned towards to positive because we have taken the reciprocal of a. The reciprocal of a is 1 over a. So once we take the reciprocal, the minus n we have there come here to become a positive n. So that is what it means, that you take the reciprocal of the number raised to the corresponding positive index. So that is what we have from a negative index law. So we just take an example using one of the law we've done before. Let's say we are using division law to take an example on negative index. Example, simplify. Simplify 2. Number 1, let's say we have 2 raised to power 4, 2 raised to power minus 4, 2 raised to power minus 4. Let's take 2 raised to power 4 divided by 2 raised to power 2. 2 raised to power 2. Number 2, we have x raised to power 6 divided by x raised to power 9. So let's proceed to solve this. Number 1, where we have x raised to power 4, x raised to power 4 divided by, where we have 2 raised to power 4 divided by 2 raised to power 2. So for this one, we are going to apply division law to solve this. We apply division law. So this gives us 2 raised to power 4 minus 2. That is equals 2 raised to power minus 2. So 2 raised to power minus 2 will give us what? Now we apply the law, the negative index law, that when a number is raised to a negative index, is equals to the reciprocal of the number raised to corresponding positive index. So this will give us 1 over 2 raised to power 2. 1 over 2 raised to power 2, and that will simply give us what? 1 over 4. Okay, so that's just that about that. Number two, number two number two we have x raised to power 6 over x raised to power 9. I remember I used divided by here. X raised to power 2 divided by x raised to power 9 is the same thing as x raised to power 6 over x raised to power 9. So this will be equals to x raised to power 6 minus 9. X raised to power 6 minus 9, that is equal to x raised to power minus 3. X raised to power minus 3. So taking the coefficient in the reciprocal of x, that will be 1 over x, then raised to power 3. 1 over x raised to power 3. And that is all. So that is all we have to do on negative index law. If you have any question, you can drop it on the comment section. I will come there to attend to your question. Thank you very much. See you in the next lesson.